Hi, I'm Shandon Perry, CEO and founder of Audiotocracy Podcast Production and instructor in the podcasting and audio storytelling specialization. It's very much a hands-on, skills-driven class. So we'll start with what is storytelling, what is special about audio, the gear, the microphones, the recording equipment, things like that, how to schedule a guest, how to identify a guest, how to interview a guest. We will get into a little bit of the technology of mixing and leveling and editing on some of the digital audio workstations, but it's more about teaching students to get away from that Q&A and think more in terms of what's the narrative that we can tell and how to pull that out of guests. So I really feel like podcasts are the next iteration of content marketing. One of the things I think I'm most excited about is the way that audio humanizes business and business voices. It just develops an intimacy and trust that we don't have access to otherwise. Businesses are going to want to be able to do podcasts in-house, either as a way of communicating with their own company internally or with voicing their value externally. But if you can come into a marketing team or a company and say, I know how to do podcasting, we can do it for low cost, we can do it in-house, I think that's a really powerful thing to add to your resume. If you're an independent business person or even in the marketing department of a larger business, this is a great way to attract new customers and build trust with them. Another set of ideal students would be journalists. This is a great way to tell a story in a long form. It's much less limiting than telling a story in 300 words or less. And I think it's great for educators. It's another way for students to learn material. For students who maybe struggle a little bit with reading heavy, dense textbooks, this is just another additional way to capture material. And for those people who may be interested in it more as a hobbyist, it's a really good way to make sure you're a step ahead of the game. The final project is actually an 8-minute episode, but the learning that they will come out with is so much greater than that because this episode will be a piece of a larger story, so that they will not only see the story from this one episode perspective, but they'll know what comes next and next and next and next, because we want to iterate on that theme. Not only is this proof of concept, this one episode, but they'll be able to show it to other stakeholders at the company or that they're working for and say, we can do this in-house. This is something that we can replicate. It doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of money, but it is a really good piece of content marketing or content that we can use to attract customers. And the more we can discover the tools and use them and learn them, the better off we'll all be for the quality of the podcasts we listen to.